I think teams stay out here. All right. Well, don't know how well you folks were able to hear the introduction of our officials, but welcome to our YouTube broadcast of varsity football, the Cazenovia Lakers versus the Loudville Red Raiders. The rain held off most of the morning, but we're in a little bit of a downpour right now, so we'll see how those conditions affect both teams. We'll expect to see some grinding it out, maybe some on the passing game. If you're new to our YouTube broadcast, we are limited in camera angles, so we're unable to time and down and distance on the scoreboard. So I will do my best to keep you up to date on those. We are a student-run production, so expect some technical difficulties here and there, but we will do our best to get you the action and have a good game. Captains for both teams are heading out.
Laker captains are Andrew Kent, Peter McColl, A.J. Rockville, and Dylan Lyric.
And this may be a good time to say that the roster I was given for Loudville is somewhat outdated. Some of the player numbers have changed, so I'll do my best to let you know what's happening. But I apologize if sometimes I don't know the name of a player, especially for Loudville. Officials going over the coin toss procedures on the field. Cazenovia is coming off a big win versus Solve with a little bit of everything, a trick play with a wide receiver throwing a touchdown pass back to the quarterback, a defensive score. Loudville is coming off a close game versus Holland Patton. They lost by 5 points, but both teams scored multiple times in the fourth quarter. So Loudville was in the game. Neither of these teams should be sleeping on each other. If you weren't able to hear the PA announcer, Loudville lost the toss. Cazenovia elected to defer, so Cazenovia will kick off. Loudville will receive at the south end of the field, which for you is going from left to right on offense if you're on the sideline camera, or they will be going away from you from our end zone camera. Loudville's lined up to receive the kickoff. Game clock is set. You may be able to hear the pep band. They're a little far away from our microphones, but despite the inclement weather, we've got some energy here in the stadium. We've got a sizable crowd. Umbrellas are out. We've got our pep band. We've got good representation from the Loudville fans. Both communities coming out to support their teams and represent that, which is what you like to see. Lakers kickoff team is lining up. Kicking off for the Lakers will be number 26, Tanner Ackerman. Officials are moving into their positions.
Tanner Ackerman. Back deep for the Lakers are Dalton Myers and Max McCooch.
There's the signal. And we are underway. Dalton Myers and Max McCooch back to receive, and it's a little reverse, and the Lakers cover it up. He is out of bounds around the 25-yard line, so that is where the Loudville offense will begin the day.
Max McCooch, 1st and 10, Raiders.
The kickoff took 6 seconds, so we've got 11:54 on the game clock. Obviously 1st and 10. Raiders line up for their first play with three wide receivers, running back, And it's a quarterback keeper. And that was not Loudville's typical quarterback line for that play. That was running back Elijah Engelhart. So a little bit of a wildcat to start it off for the Raiders. The run gains 6, 2nd and 4. Engelhart hands off. And this is a good sweep around to the offensive left. And we'll see where they mark it off. We are going all the way up to about the 47-yard line for the Raiders. Still in their own territory. This is number 25, takes the snap, runs it up the middle, tackled for a small gain. That was Hayden Byer, 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. I apologize, the ball was on the 43 previously, so now we were on the 45. Another keeper for Engelhart. Runs off tackle to the left, and the Lakers cover it up fairly well. Another gain of a couple yards.
Christian Shug and Peter McCall on the tackle.
Christian Shug, Peter McCall on the tackle. The rain is starting to let up a little, so we may see teams begin to open it up. So far, Loudville just grinding it out. And now we see Loudville's normal starting quarterback, number 4, Ryan Myers, enter the game. Although he does split out at wide. Quarterback keeper, he goes straight up. Oh, it was a fake. I apologize. Engelhart took the handoff. Stopped by Dylan Lyric. Not enough to move the chains. So we have a 4th down decision coming up for the Raiders. Official timeout. Not sure what it is. Fortunately, no one appears to be injured. Maybe an equipment timeout or a discussion to determine the spot. Here's an equipment timeout on the Loudville sideline, and now we are ready to go. It's 4th and 2. Ball is on the Raiders 46, and they are going to go for it. Hard to fault this decision early in the game, not fairly deep in their own territory. And it is a handoff to number 44, and he is going to get the first down and more. The question is, will the Lakers catch him? And they will not. It is a touchdown for Loudville, and they are up 6-0. That was number 44, Trent Norse. Good play for Loudville. Caught the Lakers napping a little bit, and they will line up for the. This will be Engelhart attempting the kick. Oh, it's a botched hold. And they're going to toss it to Engelhart, and he will try to run it in for 2. And he is unsuccessful. Effort is no good, although good improvisation by the Raiders. They've made a broken play interesting, and unfortunately just didn't come out their way. And so the Raiders will line up for the kickoff, and barring any uninspected trick plays, onside kicks, we should get our first look at the Cazenovia offense momentarily. Conditions are still improving, but it is windy down on the field. It is a west to east wind. So you may hear it blowing into my mic a little. I apologize for that. And another factor to maybe keep in mind, we didn't see any passes on that first Loudville drive, but maybe not necessarily the best day for passing. Expect to see the Lakers follow Loudville's blueprint and continue to grind it out on the ground. Chris Vecchiarelli and Garrett Fassett back to receive. Engelhart will kick off. About 9:32 left on the clock in the first quarter. So still a lot of game to play here. And the kickoff goes out of bounds, which will be a penalty. I believe the Lakers will get it on their own 40. Loudville keeping it away from the Lakers' kick returners. Bit unfortunate of a bounce. It could have easily stayed in, but took a sharp left as it was on its way out. And it appears we are going to re-kick. Prior to the kick, there was a false start. And so that will negate the penalty, and Engelhart will get another shot at it, albeit a few yards farther back than before. Here is the second kick, down the middle this time. It goes to number 3 for the Lakers. That is Chris Vecchiarelli. And Vecchiarelli, a good return down the Lakers sideline. And he is going to be a little short of midfield. We'll see where they spot it. Spotting it on the Lakers 49. So good start from Vecchiarelli, giving the Lakers good field position.
27-yard return on the play.
That was a 27-yard return for Vecchiarelli. The rain has totally cleared up, and we're actually getting some sunshine. It's turning into a nice afternoon.
First and 10, Lakers.
Lakers line up. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. The first handoff is to number 27, A.J. Rothfeld. And he will take it a few yards.
2-yard gain on the play.
It's a 2-yard gain.
He stopped by number 55, Vail. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Lakers from their own 48. We just crossed 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Again, the Lakers line up with a relatively powerful formation. 2 tight ends, just 2 receivers out wide, a fullback in the game. And J.P. Hoke is looking to pass. And the pass is broken up. Looking to get Rothfeld on a crossing route.
Fastball is incomplete, bringing up 3rd.
And it will be 3rd and 8 for the Lakers.
Pass intended for number 27, A.J. Rothville.
It didn't work out, but it was a good idea for the Lakers. Maybe not the play you would have expected from that formation, and now they're going to open it up a little. We have 3 receivers and the running back all to Hoke's left, and then Andrew Kent to his right. And Hoke is looking for Kent, looking deep, and Kent makes a diving catch. They are calling it a catch, but there is a flag on the play. We'll see if Kent was interfered with as he was going for that catch. If it stands, it will be Lakers ball on the Loudville 17.
Hoke's pass is complete to number 8, Andrew Kent.
And we'll see, it looks like they are still discussing the penalty. Pass interference on the defense, and the penalty will be declined.
Pass interference
Great
on the
play
defense.
by
Penalty
Andrew
is
Kent.
declined. 1st and 10, Lakers.
And it will be 1st and 10 Lakers. Lakers in a 3 receiver set. one running back. And it is a keeper for quarterback Hoke. He'll go a few yards and then be pushed back by the Loudville defense.
Stopped by number 61, Keegan Crenshaw.
It's about a 1.5, 1. Lakers will
Second and 9.
take it from the 17, 2nd and 9. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Running back is off. And Hoke is looking to pass. Doesn't see anyone open, and he's just going to call his own number, keep it himself. Good run for Hoke. Touchdown. Not sure if that was... He did look like he, in earnest, wanted to pass, but works out for the Lakers. And they will line up to go for one. So 6-6, Lakers can take the lead if this extra point is good.
Credit the 16-yard touchdown.
And the kick is good. So Lakers take a 7-6 lead.
Up and good.
Up, working well with both teams. We'll see who makes the adjustments first. Loudville with a very physical, grinded out offense that got them to pay dirt. Lakers willing to air it out a little bit more. But right now, whatever both teams are dialing up is working. About 7.5 minutes left on the clock in the first quarter, so still a lot of game to play. This could be a high-scoring one, folks. We will see.
Kicking off for the Lakers is number 26, Tanner Ackerman. Back deep for the Raiders is number 2, Dalton Myers, and number 10, Max.
Ackerman's kickoff, going up the right sideline, and he is out of bounds shortly after crossing the 20. Solid 8-yard return for Myers. Defense. Not as consistent as it was before. That may open up their opportunities to pass. And this is Engelhardt continuing to take snaps at quarterback.
Hayden Meyer on the carry. He stopped in the backfield.
And good play for the Lakers. The running back is actually stopped in the backfield for a loss. That was Garrett Fassett who broke up the play.
Bringing up second and long for the Raiders.
It will be 2nd and 13 from the Raiders' 22. Elijah Engelhardt continuing to take snaps at quarterback, and this may be what we see for the rest of the game. Engelhardt keeps it himself. It's a solid run for the few yards, gets the loss from first down back and more, giving Loudville a manageable 3rd down.
A.J. Ronville also on the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd and 7.
It is a 7-yard gain for Engelhardt, 3rd and 7. We have yet to see Loudville attempt to pass. We'll see what they do on 3rd down. And Engelhardt is looking to pass. And it is incomplete. Trying to get that to Dalton Myers.
Intended for number 2, Justin. Number 2, Dalton Myers.
And you would think that Loudville will punt on 4th down. And that is indeed what they are going to do. Engelhart will be the punter. Shug on the return. Solid return for Shug with some flags at the end. They may have hit him after he went out. It is a personal foul on the defense for a late hit on Shug.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
So tack on 15 yards to Shug's already solid return. And when you add it all up, Cazenovia will be taking over at the Raiders. It will be inside the 20-yard line at the Raiders' 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line. First and 10, Lakers.
It's a handoff to number 8, Andrew Kent. And Kent has a good run. He is out around the 6-yard line, and that is good for a first and goal for the Lakers. Pardon me, 7-yard line. Max McCooch was the one who forced him out, and it will be first and goal for Cazenovia. Yep. All right. Lakers line up. One receiver out to the left and a bunch formation on the right. Hoke tosses it to the right to number 22. That was Peter McCall. On paper, the Lakers' starting running back. That may have been his first carry of the day.
Peter McCall on the carry.
And he brings it close. That is down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the Lakers with 2 yards to go. And the Lakers will line up with 3 receivers, 2 running backs. Hoke in the shotgun, and Hoke hands it off to number 27, AJ Rothfeld, who powers that one in. Look to see Rothfeld make an impact on both offense and defense. Last week he had an offensive touchdown and a defensive touchdown off a fumble return. And you'll notice Rothfeld is also the holder on Ackerman's extra point attempt. The extra point is good, and Cazenovia is going to take a 14-6 lead. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left in the first quarter. While we wait for the kickoff, just a quick production note. Our computer is broadcasting from inside the school where we can get an internet signal. So I'm talking to you from the field with a wireless microphone set. So you may hear my audio cut in and out during the game, and we apologize for any inconsistency. But we do the best we can with the setup we have. And you'll be able to see the game no matter what, and we hope you're enjoying it. High-scoring game so far. Offense has scored on 3 out of 4 possessions.
AJ Rothfeld.
But Loudville in a bit of a hole. They are down. Can make up some ground on this next possession. Run-heavy game for Loudville, and they've had some success finding holes in the Lakers' defense. We'll see if they can shore it up. Dalton Myers and Max McCooch back to receive again. And here is Ackerman's kick. That will go to McCool. And brought down by multiple Lakers at the Loudville 12-yard line. The ball is actually on the 15-yard line, a couple of Loudville, and they will get started. Wide receivers on either side, and it goes to number 44. That is Trent Nortz, who had a touchdown on a similar play early in the game.
2-yard gain on the play. He's stopped by number 27, A.J. Rothfeld.
This time the Lakers cover it up. Rothfeld tackles Norris after a 2-yard gain. It is 2nd and 8 from the 16. 4:44 left to play in the first quarter. And a false start on McCooch, one of the wide receivers for Loudville. So they'll move it back, line up to try it again.
Start penalty will back the ball up 5 yards. 2nd and long.
After the penalty, 13. Ball will be snapped from the McCooch and Myers split out wide. Myers is crossing. He gets the handoff. And it is a good run for Loudville.
Dalton Myers on the carry.
They will get all of the penalty yardage and more back and set up a more manageable 3rd down. Last time we saw the Raiders pass on 3rd down, but they've had some success running it. The Lakers defense certainly cannot expect a pass as a guarantee. Timeout Raiders. Coach must have seen something in the defense. And they'll gather at the 10-yard line to talk about it. We can hear Coach Evans for Cazenovia calling for his defense to set up a dime. So they are expecting a pass. We have 3 receivers, and it is a that was number 25, Hayden Meyer. Our loss completion. Up for his 2nd punt of the. You may have. Ooh, tough catch for Vecchiarelli. And another long return. Special teams have been good for the Lakers today. Finally brings him down. It will be 1st and 10 for the Lakers. 24. Teams, Cazenovia has been set up with some advantageous field position. Able to cash. We'll see what they can do on this possession. 3 receivers to Hoke's left, 1 to his right. Looked like he was considering a screen pass, but he will ultimately toss it to Kent
Number 8, Andrew Kent.
for a gain of a few yards.
24, Sean Kelly. Elijah Engelhardt also.
Engelhardt for Loudville, and it's a 5-yard gain. It will be 2nd and 5 from the 19-yard line. 2 quarter. Rothfeld is one of the receivers, splitting out to Hoke's left. And the running back will split out. Possible chance for a screen, but again, Hoke will bring it down and trying to thread the needle to Rothfeld on a cross, but it comes up short.
That'll bring up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Lakers. Cheerleaders asking for the first down from in front of the stands. May be able to hear them on our mics. And this time, Hoke will hand off to McCole. McCole fighting for the yards, but I do not think he got the first down. No.
By Elijah Engelhardt.
March. For the field goal, it looks like they are opting to go. It's a 4th and 3 just outside the Raiders' 15-yard line. Got 2 receivers bunched to Hoke's right, 2 others split out wide on each side. Hoke looks right and then takes it up the middle. Hands around me. They thought that his forward progress was stopped. We'll see how they mark it. And they are giving him the first down.
10 for the Raiders.
Good second effort for Hoke. It appeared that he was going to be stopped short. He falls forward and gets the Lakers first down. Lakers first down. I apologize. Yep. Oh, I apologize. It was a turnover on downs. I'm sure a lot of you viewers could see that. So mea culpa on the announcer for that one. Passing attempt on first down for the Raiders. It is incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10. And you can see the Raiders building some confidence after that 4th down stop, bringing down Hoke, airing it out a little bit. Engelhardt tosses it to Myers, who is met in the backfield by multiple Lakers, led by Peter McCole. So after the good stop on 4th down, it's now 3rd and long for the Raiders. Under a minute left to play in the first quarter. A 14-yard line. And Engel, good block. He gets a good chunk up.
Peter McCole.
Does not quite make the first down, but gets enough where you have to wonder. It'll be 4th and it looks like it'll be about 4th and 5. And this deep in their own end, the Raiders are going to kick. But good effort by Engelhardt to get some breathing room. It is a high punt. Lakers are going to stay away, and it bounces out. shortly beyond the 30-yard line, 35.
Lakers.
Special teams have to be a bit of concern for Loudville's coaching staff. We've seen the Lakers take advantage of some mistakes or errant coverage on kickoff and punts, and we'll see what they can do with this opportunity. Lakers held scoreless on their last possession. Two receivers on either side, McCole in the backfield, and Hoke is looking to pass. Coming this way, thought we saw a tug on the jersey right in front of us. Becker really may have interfered with. We'll see what the call is. There are flags on the field. It is pass interference on the defense.
Pass interference on the defense. That's a 15 penalty.
In high school, pass interference is not a spot penalty like you may have seen in the NFL. So the Lakers will get 15 yards, but they will not get it around the 8-yard line where the interference happened. And we have a timeout on the field because that is the end of the first quarter.
First and 10, Lakers.
We are back in the second quarter. Teams are not switching sides. Lakers will continue to go from right to left on your midfield cam and into your screen on the end zone cam. It's first and 10 from the Loudville 20. Hoke is looking to pass again. Bit of a broken play. He's scrambling for his life. Retreats a lot, and he will just throw it away.
And that's the end of the first quarter with the score Cazenovia 14.
I apologize. The clock said zeros, but there was one more play in the first quarter. I'm guessing one untimed down off the penalty, and now we will see the teams switch sides and line up for the second quarter.
At this time, we'd like to announce the cheerleading squad for Cazenovia.
Both teams heading onto the field for the second quarter. Lakers will be driving toward the north end zone now, which is a little farther away from our setup.
Senior Maya Koch. Senior Victoria Hunt. Senior Kayla Goodfellow. Senior Sarah DeBuse. Leah Coffey. Samantha Aldrich. Aaliyah Jasper. Arizona Petrie.
Cheerleading squad being announced in the stadium. A bit of a gadget play, a toss out to Rothfeld, who will try to run it up the middle and met by a lot of Raiders. Raiders having trouble bringing down Rothfeld, and he is still on his feet. Outstanding effort by Rothfeld. And we will see how much they give him on that play.
10-yard gain on the play.
10-yard gain.
First and goal.
Good for a Lakers first down. It will be first and goal from the 10-yard line. Prior to that last play, you heard the cheerleaders being given credit on the PA system. We're grateful they could join us today. Hoke hands off to Peter McCall, and McCall will go almost untouched into the end zone. Another Lakers touchdown. It's now 20-6 Lakers with the extra point on the way. Good snap, hold is down, and Ackerman's extra point is good.
And good. Bringing the score to Cazenovia 21, Loudville 6.
Loudville hoping to build some momentum on offense. They will be coming toward the south end zone for this quarter. And so if they get into a good rhythm and threaten this end zone down here, we will have an excellent look from our vantage point. That previous drive took the first 37 seconds of the second quarter, so 11:23 left to play.
22, Peter McCall.
Once again, we have Myers and McCooch lining up deep for the Raiders. Ackerman's last few kickoffs have gone to the sideline, trying to keep those Loudville returners pinned without room to maneuver. We'll see if they continue the same strategy. Always a risk that it goes out and draws a substantial penalty. But if he can keep it in bounds, it's been working for the Lakers. It will head toward the far sideline. This is McCooch, and it's a reverse. He fakes the handoff to Myers and fools a lot of Lakers. Good return for McCooch.
21.
But there are some flags on the play.
Flag on the play.
We'll see if it was a hold on the return team. So that will subtract some yards from the return. Plus, a good spark from McCooch.
Return team.
And we'll see if Loudville can keep up the momentum as the offense takes over.
That's a 10-yard penalty. Ball on the 25-yard line. First and 10 Loudville.
I'd like to apologize for an error earlier in the game. Elijah Engelhardt is, in fact, the starting quarterback for Loudville. Engelhardt lines up in the shotgun. We had Myers crossing, but
Engelhardt on the
it was an Engelhardt keeper.
Vecchiarelli.
Tackled by Vecchiarelli after a 5-yard gain. It will be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders.
Second and 5.
Getting back to what they did successfully on, just running for small chunks of yardage that add up. And if they can keep doing that, keep moving the chains, and maybe break one for a long play, they can be right back in this game. 2 split out wide for the Raiders. Engelhardt takes the snap and runs to his left. He is met by several Lakers,
Engelhardt's brought down by number 55.
ultimately brought down by
Chadrick Olkowski. No gain
Olkowski, number 55, for no gain. Nevertheless, third down still manageable. It's a 3rd and 5. We'll see if the Raiders air it out again or try to catch the Lakers napping. And the Raiders are met in the backfield. That was number 44, Trent Nortz, on the carry. You've seen they like to go to him on 3rd down. And that was the play that got them their touchdown on their first drive. This time the Lakers cover it up. And it looks like the Raiders are going for it on 4th and 4. This is Myers with the carry. And he is going to have the first down and more. Brings it to about midfield. Brought down from behind by Taven Riley, who really was the Lakers' last line of defense. There was a chance Myers could have taken that one to the house. You got a quick snap for the Raiders. Engelhardt gets another good chunk of yards. 7-yard gain.
Timeout, Lakers.
And the Lakers call a timeout. You have to like that move from the Lakers coaches. Loudville going to a hurry-up offense and having from success. Good opportunity for the Lakers to take a minute, clear their heads, get back on the same page. On the flip side, if you're Loudville, you have to like what's happening right now. Building up some momentum on the ground. On the Lakers side of the field. Raiders come out of the huddle. A bunch formation of wide receivers to Engelhardt's left. One split out to his right. Engelhardt wants to run to his left, and he will. Good blocks for the Raiders. A missed tackle. Can Engelhardt go all the way? He cannot. Taven Riley credited with the tackle. Have to give the Turf Monster some partial credit on that. You saw Engelhardt starting to stumble a little before the Lakers caught up with him. But this rush offense is opening up. They are knocking on the door. We'll see if Cazenovia can buckle down. Handoff and a stumble on the running back. Bit unfortunate. Can see Engelhardt disappointed with that one. That was Hayden Byer on the carry.
Stopped by number 27, A.J. Rothfeld.
So the turf not being a friend to the Raiders right now. You saw Engelhardt stumble on that long run. And then that play blow up because of a stumble. We've got Myers crossing. Engelhardt fakes the handoff, looking to pass, and he does. That pass is complete to Byers.
Pass is complete to number 25, Hayden Byer.
Ball comes out at the end, but I believe he was down. If not, the ball rolled out of bounds, but it appears they are calling him down after a 12-yard gain. That does move the chains. It'll be 1st and goal for the Raiders from about the half-yard line. Two receivers to the left, a tight end and a receiver to the right. Looks like Byers in the backfield. Engelhardt wants to keep it. And he is brought down by McCall.
Number 22, Peter McCall.
He gains about half a yard on that keeper.
No gain on it.
2nd and 2 from the Lakers' 2-yard line. About 7 minutes, 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Second down.
Same formation as the first down. And Engelhardt will keep it again. He is wrapped around the ankle by Rothfeld. Rothfeld unable to bring him down initially, but able until reinforcements can arrive. No gain on second down. Maybe a slight loss. It'll be 3rd and 3 now.
That'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Certainly 4-down territory for the Raiders here. Don't have to get it all on this play. And this time it is a handoff to Myers on the sweep, and the Lakers snip. I believe that was
Stopped in the backfield by
number 8, Andrew Kent, yes,
10-yard loss.
with a big play. Loss. And it will be 4th and goal from the 13 for the Raiders. Trying a little bit of trickery there, but Kent not fooled. We have a bunch of receivers to the left, one split out to the right. Engelhardt is looking to pass, and he is brought down.
Number 22,
I believe that was 22, Peter McCall, leading the charge, and it will be a turnover on downs. Although for Cazenovia, they're starting out at their own 19, which, relatively speaking, is bad field position compared to what they've been enjoying today. Some good success on special teams, but if you ask any Laker player or coach, they will take it after getting the 4th down stop. Just over 6 minutes to play in the first half. We'll see if the Lakers continue to air it out or get a little more conservative, trying to protect the lead. Hoke takes the handoff and will keep it himself, runs for a few yards up the middle before he's met by first to meet him, and it was in fact a so it will be 2nd and 11 for the Lakers. Lakers take their time in the huddle. And they're spreading it out. They come out with 2 receivers on each side, 1 back in the backfield. And Hoke will keep it again. Similar result. This may be no gain. He may have made it back to the line. But nevertheless, tough 3rd down. Lowville for dialing it up and holding the Lakers to a loss or no gain on their first 2 plays. And they will be hoping for a quick 3 and out. McCall in the backfield with Hoke. And we have a timeout by Loudville. That will be their 2nd of the half. Understandable call. This is a big 3rd down for the Raiders. They want to make sure they get this right. So far, after a wet start, it's turned out to be a nice day for some football. Umbrellas are all down in the crowds. Everyone looks happy. Cheerleaders are out trying to get everyone fired up. And we've been able to see both teams take some shots in the air. Slight west to east breeze, but nothing that should be too impactful on the passing game. It really is a pleasant fall day out here. But we hope that if you're unable to make it to watch it yourself, that you are enjoying our broadcast. Teams are back on the field. McCole positions himself to Hoke's right. 2 receivers on either side. You have to think the Lakers are going to pass here. And that is a false start. I believe that was number 55, Jedrick Olkowski, who jumped early.
False start on the offense. That's a 5-yard penalty.
And the third down gets that much harder for the Lakers. Can Loudville take advantage of the opportunity? It is in 16. Same formation. This will be the 3rd or 4th time Cazenovia has lined up. We'll see if they snap. And they do. Hoke is looking to pass. Hoke in trouble. Hoke scrambling. He'll pick up a few yards, but he's not going to make it for the first down. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Yes, it's 4th and 9. And you have to think deep in their own end. Punt for Cazenovia today. Rothfield. Engelhart is lining up deep to receive this kick. Snap a little high, but Rothfeld handled it, boots it, and it will land short of Engelhart. Punt doesn't quite make it to midfield. 3-yard line, and we saw Cazenovia some success on special teams, but this is starting with probably of the day on the Lakers side of the field. Their blocking really opened up on their last possession. The goal line. Solid run up the middle. Gains about 6 or 7 yards. It'll be a very manageable 2nd down. Olkowski and Rothfeld were the ones that finally brought him down. But good effort from Nortz. Nortz is in the backfield again, and he will take the handoff again. Wrapped up around his ankle.
Number 24, Sean Kelly on the carry.
I apologize, that was not Nortz. That was number 24, Sean Kelly. Gains about a yard.
Number 53, Dylan Lyric on the tackle.
Dylan Lyric was able to backfield early and kind of wrap him up around the ankle, hold him enforcement could arrive. Early contact, but on his feet and power forward for the first down.
Stopped by number 21, Kristen Shog, along with number 3, Chris Beccarelli.
I believe that was Nortz with the carry. Number from where we are. Well, Loudville moves the chains. Comfortable amount of time. Just under 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Myers crossing on the sweep, but the handoff goes to Nortz. Good play by Rothfeld. Nortz in the backfield. And that is about half a yard. Lakers trying a blitz, and it is a pass. This is Myers. And that was Peter McCole, who met backfield. Well, 27 is the one. third and long. Raiders.
It's third down.
And the Lakers would like a timeout to think about it. Other side of Engelhart. Maybe a bit of confusion with the Lakers. Raiders started this drive with excellent field position and with some tough runs. They're going to have to come up with a play. This field in the amount of time left. Myers sweeps behind, and he will get the handoff from Engelhart. Some good blocking. Myers room to run. And he is going to be close. I don't think he quite had enough for the first down. But he picked up a lot of the yardage. And a manageable fourth down here. It's going to be 4th and 5 from the Lakers 23. Will run up the middle. He had this down all the way to the Lakers 11. Clock does stop for the chains to move. So a slight breather again. 47 seconds left. First down without getting the touchdown. They have 11 yards to go. Osfeld. No gain on the play. Second, we have 30 seconds to go. And we have a timeout. Loudville calls the timeout with 27 seconds to go. I believe that will be their third and final time. You have for a pass. Best way to conserve time on the clock if it fails. And so effective. Commit to a pass without getting turned on the ground. On the flip side, can't lie running out of time in this first half. On that last off the clock. Their pace, they're only going to have time. I'll be honest, I can't predict what they'll do. This is why I'm at not making. Raiders come out with one in the backfield. Are lined up to Engelhart's right. Looking to pass. Was on the left. The quick cross and the pass is just short. Only 3 seconds came off the though. 3rd and 10 from the pass goes through Duncan's hand. Kennedy Duncan had the back corner. He had to lift back his shoulder to get it and unable to come up with it. whole playbook open for the Raiders here. It's 4th and 10. And looking to pass, throws, broken up. Looking for Trent Nortz, and the able to come up the lane, maybe get a hand on it, and they will take over at their own 11. With a 15-point lead, you have to think the Lakers will be content just to kneel this one. No one, and it is. And that will be the end of the first half.
And that's the end of the half. The score, Cazenovia 21, Loudville 6.
Cazenovia 21, Loudville 6. Loudville a bit unfortunate in the red zone. But that offense is not something that Cazenovia should sleep on. That running game can be dangerous. All right, we'll keep the cameras on, let you get some of the ambient sights and sounds of the game, and I will take a break and be back with the second half. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. Second half should begin in about 15 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. About to get started with the second half. Lakers won the toss and deferred, so they will receive the kick. If you're just joining us, the score is 21, but the scoreboard doesn't tell the whole story. Loudville offense has had some good success on the ground, and the Lakers have been fortunate to dial down on defense in the red zone and keep them on. Has had their opportunities, and the Lakers certainly cannot sleep on this team. Besides the score, you have to be concerned with your special teams. The Lakers have had some good returns. Engelbert has had some short kicks, and so we'll see how we start the half. Drives that started midfield, and we're able to take advantage of that, and that's one of the reasons they have a 15-point lead. This is Chris Vecchiarelli receiving the kick, and again, Vecchiarelli has a good return. Vecchiarelli probably got 15 or 20 yards before he was forced out, and once again, the Lakers will start in good field position. They are around their own 40-yard line. In fact, on their 40-yard line. Trying to extend the lead with the first possession of
Ball on the 40-yard line. First and 10.
quarterback J.B. Hoke lines up with Peter McColl in the backfield, two receivers on either side. Taven Riley comes in and back out again. Here's the snap. Hoke wants to run. He tosses it to McColl. There's a hole there. McColl is a yard down. And it is a first down. So the run game has been notable for Loudville today, but Cazenovia with a good one on the first snap of the second half. Similar formation. That's Rothfeld crossing. Hoke takes the snap, and again, he will pitch it to McColl. Other direction, but same concept, and McColl gets another good chunk of yards.
Stopped by number 25, Hayden Meyer. 11-yard gain on the play.
It's an 11-yard gain. Once again, McColl has run for the first down. So 2 snaps, 2 first down runs. Loudville starts bringing those linebackers and safety, trying to key on McColl. And Hope will pitch again. This time, McColl cuts back, but not able to escape Nortz. That was Trent Nortz on the tackle. And the Lakers went to the well one too many times on that one. This time, McColl is brought down for a 3-yard loss on the pitch. So it'll be 2nd and 3. Ball is on Loudville's 41-yard line. 3 receivers out to the left this time. McColl to Hoke's right. Hoke takes it, and this time he's looking to pass. That pass is to A.J. Rothfeld on a quick slant. I don't think that will be enough for a first down. But good chunk of yardage for Rothfeld makes the 3rd down more manageable. They gain 12. It's a 4th and I believe that is a 3rd and 5 maybe? It's a 2. It's a 3rd and 2. My apologies. Hoke looking to do the same thing. Quick slant again. This time the receiver is bottled up. That was Rothfeld again on the reception. Wasn't enough for a first down. Other end. But Rothfeld gets the yards to move the chains. Rothfeld crossing from Hoke's left to his right. Rothfeld and Kent on the right. Hoke is looking to run right, and he pitches it to McCole. Good blocking by the Cazenovia wide receivers. Hoke gets all the way to the edge, and that will be a first down. We'll see how they mark it. Not sure if he got enough. Yes, they are dropping the chains. It is first and goal. The ball is on the 4-yard line. So outstanding run by McCole. And that delayed pitch from Hoke to McCole has been paying dividends for the Lakers on this drive. That's the third big run they've gotten off that play. Hoke and McCole in the backfield. Rothfeld crossing. Hoke was looking to pass. Defense acted like that may have been a backward pass and a live ball. From here, it looks like it was forward, and they are ruling it incomplete. It'll be second and goal. No, yeah. Short of the goal line. So it will be third down.
Sean Kelly also in on the tackle.
Trent Hurts and Sean Kelly. It was a 3-yard gain, so this was from the 1. If the Lakers don't score on this play, you have to think they'll go for it again on 4th down. We have not seen them attempt a field goal today. Hoke takes the snap, quick handoff, and the Lakers push the pile down. We'll have to wait for the PA announcer to announce who scored that. No word from, and maybe as well. Cazenovia for 1 yard for the score. Ackerman lines up, extra point. Good. 28-6 lead. Soon 3.5 minutes off the clock. So the Lakers will kick off with 8:27 remaining. Still plenty of game to play. At least and start closing the gap that the Lakers are opening up. And we just got the scoring data announced. It was A.J. Rothfeld who took that run up the middle for the touchdown. Rothfeld, a powerful presence on both offense and defense. We've called his number a few times, breaking into the backfield, wrapping guys up, and those short, powerful runs. Loudville had a good return. The last avoid that long. But you are gifting Loudville some good field. 136. 8:25 left to play in the third quarter. Two receivers. And he took it forward for about and we'll see if they can string together enough to get into the end zone. Engelbert looking to run it himself, and he is wrapped up in the backfield. Multiple Lakers in on the tackle. Number 55, Jedrick Olkowski, leading the way. And only a couple yards. So the first down run still keeps 3rd and 7. But this is something that Loudville may not be able to afford. They're going to stay in this game. They've got to keep that ball moving forward. Engelbert is looking to pass, and the pass is complete. First down. On the tackle. I apologize, my roster's out of. But good effort from a run up the middle. Makes it 2nd and 7. Clock is rolling. This is a keeper by Engelbert, and the ball is out. Lakers say they have it, and they do. That was falling on the loose ball. And that is our first turnover of the day, and it comes at a tough time for Loudville. Able to get the ball. So the Lakers ball. The Lakers very strong on the run. Their last drive. We do not have Peter McCole in the backfield. McCole getting a lot of those long runs on. And Hoke is going to send Shug out wide. No running back. He's looking to pass, and he's scrambling, and he will take it himself. Run for his life out of. But small victory for Hoke, just because he was surrounded by Lakers on that one. And he just had to, for the side, live their snap. Beccarelli coming in for the Lakers. In the direction of Andrew Kent.
Number 8, it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down.
But again, a lot of Raiders in the backfield. Hoke just trying to survive. And that'll bring up a longish 3rd down for the Lakers. It's 3rd and 9 on their own 49. 1st and 2nd down. And it just didn't work out. We'll see what they can dial up on 3rd and long. McCoy back in the backfield. Rothfeld. It's a reverse to Kent, and Rothfeld is looking to pass. Looking to pass to Kent, who handed it off to. It is a first down. Cazenovia, a little bit of trickery. First with a pass, handoff Kent. Kent hands off to Rothfeld, and then runs to get the pass from Rothfeld. Bit of a bobble at the end, but he was able to, and big play on 3rd and long. Back in the backfield. This time, Hoke keeps it himself, fakes the handoff, and he will run up the middle. He'll be met by a gang of Raiders. And they'll keep Hoke contained. Tough to tell from here, but that may have even been no gain. 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Lakers. Two to the right. Hogue is looking to run it again. He is going down. Good play. That'll cost the Lakers 5. So once again, Loudville has the Lakers on the ropes offensively. It's about 3rd and 13. Lakers played a trick play on their last one. We'll see what they draw up here. Rothfeld and Kent to the right, Vecchiarelli and Riley to the left. Rothfeld switches sides, and Hoke just looks to run it to the left. We'll try to pick up a few yards. He's brought down at the 44. So it's going to be 4th and you have to think the Lakers are from the 44 yard, probably outside of Ackerman's range for a field goal. They will pass. Signal intended for Chris Vecchiarelli. It's going to be a turnover downs. I made an announcer earlier. The ball is not on the 24. It is in fact on the out with 2 receivers wide to the left, running back in the backfield, and Engelhardt is looking to pass by the that was number 14, Dawson Cole. Excellent effort for to make the catch. 2nd and 10, ball being snapped. We've got just under 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. It's an Engelhardt keeper, and he'll power ahead for 3 or 4 yards. And 8, 3rd and 9. Reverse. with some good yardage on the actual run. Not enough for the first down. It's 4th and 4. Again, it is a high kick. The Lakers are just going to stay away. It takes a Loudville bounce. And it'll be downed between the 40 and 45. Looked like it was going to be a short kick, but the bounce went in Loudville's favor. And Cazenovia will start on the side of the field. We've just heard that every flag holding on the kicking team.
1st and 10, Lakers.
So they'll take all right, apologies for the gap in coverage. That is a touchdown for the Lakers. We had to address a technical issue just now. Point. And the kick is good. So that will make it 35 Lakers, Loudville 6. And this is starting to for Loudville. They're going to need to make. We've got 1 minute and 7 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Run game has had some success for Loudville. The Lakers have dialed down in the 2nd half. But some of their success, especially from late in the 2nd quarter. Loudville had 2 long drives that stalled in the red zone.
55-yard touchdown pass from number 22, Peter McCall. Andrew Kent.
The touchdown pass was from Peter McCall to Andrew Kent. We have the Loudville kick return team lining up on the field. Cazenovia kick coverage is not out there yet, but now they're on their way. Ackerman kicking off. On their last kickoff, Ackerman kicked it on the ground. Try to limit that Loudville return. Maybe get a chance for a turn. Hayden Byers and Myers are back to receive the kick and go deep. Return along the sideline for Loudville. He is forced out between the 20 and 30 yard lines. The 20. On the last possession, they came out and attempted a couple passes, continue to air it out or go back to the ground. Up with one running back, it's a handoff up the center.
Fire on the carry.
Hidden by. And once again, it is a solid run, about 5. Loudville had some struggles on offense, but on the whole, their first down runs have put in a position to keep moving as they go along. Keep the momentum going. One receiver out to two to the left. Running back in the backfield. And we have a timeout for Loudville. There's on the 25-yard line. It's 8 from. It was a 2-yard run on first down, and we'll take a minute to talk about it. Laker defense comes out of the huddle. Loudville huddled up, discussing how they want to attack this play. And now they come out. Tight formation. No one out wide on the left side. Both receivers close to the line. Let's run. Ryan Myers on that reverse.
A.J. Rothfeld on the tackle.
Rothfeld with for a 3-yard loss. So it's going to be 37.
And that's the third quarter with the score Cazenovia 35, Loudville 6.
That will do it for the third quarter. 12 to go in this one. Cazenovia has opened up a big lead. They're zone. Still cheering, trying to keep. It's a beautiful day for football. It's breezy with a west breeze coming from the far side, coming from the sideline camera. But the gusts have slowed down, and now it's just a nice, comfortable breeze. Not pass the game too much. One receiver split out wide to the left, to the right. Engelhardt takes the snap, looking to pass, and does. Kennedy Duncan, and he will go in the field. Touchdown for Kennedy and the Raiders. I apologize, Kennedy Duncan and the Raiders. And just like that, the Raiders are not done yet. It's 35-12 with the extra point pending. Lining up. Side. Flag in the attempt. False start, Loudville. So that will pick it up 5 yards. And we'll have to line up for 1. Loudville will stick to the plan of going one receiver out to the left. Looks to pass. Didn't. He will go down. No good. 35, Loudville 12. Just starting the 4th quarter, 11 minutes, 48 seconds. Oh. We'll see what Loudville chooses to do on this kickoff. We'll see if they try an onside. They kick it deep and trust their defense to try to contain the Lakers. Vecchiarelli, he's had some long returns today. The Lakers 42. For the brought down in front of the Loudville sideline. That was the pitch that we saw a lot on Cazenovia 5 of the half. They have been successful with that. That's the 4th or 5th time down. Yards. Lakers may do something similar on this play, similar line. Hoke takes the snap, passes off to McCole. McCole heads for the middle and then cuts back. Good run for Peter McCole. Brought down by Fire. And this time, does not quite have the first down. 9 yards. Receive. It's 31 seconds left to go in this game. Cazenovia playing aggressively, maybe a safety to back off, open up some opportunities for McCole in the running game. But you have to think Cazenovia will lean toward leaving it on the ground, trying to use up some of that clock. Big to McCall, looking to pass. And it is caught by Kent. It's good for a. We'll see how many yards. 2 yards. To work hard those 2 yards. For the Lakers on the Loudville 35. We are just. JP comes out on the other side and brings it all. That is a 29-yard to 14. First and 10 for Cazenovia. Another first down with a touchdown, and there may be an injured player on the field. Both teams kneeling in solidarity. That's McCole without his helmet over there. Not sure if he was the one shaken up. Maybe number 21 for the Lakers. That's Christian. Team's taking a water break. It is starting to get pleasant. And he comes out the field. That was Keegan Shaw. Loudville defense lines it back up. I apologize, I bumped the microphone, may have been some noise there. Bringing the ball all to the Loudville 14, and the Lakers are knocking on the end zone. Olin Hoke in the backfield. Group of receivers to Hoke's right. Hoke takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He does pass. That is Chris Beccarelli. Incomplete. Beccarelli unable to come up with it. 2nd and 10 from the 14. Looks like one of the Lakers and jogging off the field. Lakers line it up. Beccarelli, Riley, Rothfeld, and Kent are the receivers. McCole in the back with Hoke. 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. McCole looking deep, throws for the end zone. Unable to come up for it. Was that Rothfeld? Yes. Looking for Rothfeld. Unable to come up with it. And what impressive. Up with a 23-point lead in the 4th quarter. And they've been throwing and not afraid to stop the clock to try to keep that ball moving. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the Loudville 14. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to go. Here's the snap. Hoke fakes the handoff, looking to pass, does pass, and that is complete to Rob. Correction, that is complete to Andrew Kent, but Kent will not have enough for the first down. About 4. Lakers have not attempted a field goal today, and Hoke is onto the field. The Lakers will go for this 4th down. So an opportunity to keep the deficit at 15 for Loudville if they can stop this play. 4th and 4. Hoke looking to pass. Hoke does pass and is picked off. Returned to the 10-yard line. So that's one way to do it. And Loudville keeps the Lakers off the board on that drive. They will take over at the 10. Minutes, 48 seconds left to play. Ball is on Loudville's 10-yard line. They will need to go 90 yards for 6 on this drive. Engelhardt lines up with running back. It is a handoff. Number 24 on the run for Loudville. I apologize. My roster does not have good run for number 24. Loudville will split out, 2 to the left, to the right. 1 running back in the backfield. Engelhardt takes the snap and will hand off again. It's a run up the middle, well covered by the Lakers.
Number 24, Sean Kelly.
That was Sean Kelly, number 24. Held up by a gang of Lakers, led by Rothfeld. For Loudville. Ball to Loudville 15. Engelhardt will keep it for himself, and he will run up the middle. Will not get enough for the first down. Time for Loudville here. Just over 7 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. It's 4-2 on your own 18-yard line. If this and Loudville punt, Engelhardt lines up for the kick. Lakers is the quarterback for this. And Loudville will call a timeout to talk about it. 6 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. And we'll see what the Raiders come out with. Maybe taking a little more time to consider this decision whether or not to kick. Again, it's 4th and 2 on the Loudville 18, but they're down by 15, 8 points. But are they willing to let the Lakers start in the red zone if a conversion attempt fails? Lakers come out of their huddle. Raiders do the same. Engelhardt lines up to Corelli is back for the Lakers. A snap and a flag before the kick. May have been a false start. The kick went straight to Valcarelli. Engelhardt's been staying away from today. But they will get a chance to do it again. Moves back 5 yards. Now it's 7. It will be snapped Raiders' 13-yard line. Engelhardt back to kick. 5 minutes, 44 seconds left in the game, and we have flags again. Another false start on the coverage team.
False start on the offense.
So they will move it back.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
And these Loudville players are going to have to keep their head in the game. Englehart's kick. Beccarelli will let it bounce. This time it will take a Cazenovia bounce. Did it hit a Cazenovia player? Loudville very active covering it up just to make sure. But the call is that it did not touch a Cazenovia player, and Cazenovia will take over at the 28-yard line. So short kick for Engelhart. Starts didn't exactly help his cause. We'll see how Cazenovia comes out here. On their last drive, they played very good. Hoke attempted. They were ultimately kept out of the end zone. They just need to get 5.5 minutes off to go home with the win. We'll see if they play it safe and run it, or if they continue trying to air it out. 2 receivers on either side. McCole. And we're seeing some changes for, that was Logan Noah rather than J.P. Hoke taking that snap. With him in the backfield was a new running back. So Cazenovia may be trying some new guys some opportunities here in the waning minutes of the fourth quarter. 6 to go, ball on the 28. 2nd and 9. High snap, but Nowak contains it, and he will scramble, but he will be met in the backfield. So fortunately, Loudville, their defense did a good job taking advantage of the bad snap, and that 9 from the 28. And they've just called a horse collar tackle on the defense. That may be enough now. They are walking it off. Mistake on Loud. It is not enough for a first down, though. It was 3rd and so long that the 15-yard penalty was not enough, so it is 2nd and 4 for the Lakers. And that was number 21, Christian Shug, on the carry, and he was met in the backfield by Trent Nortz. I've heard Nortz's name quite a bit today. He broke out a long touchdown run for Loudville in the first quarter. And he has been solid for that. 3rd and 10. Ball's on the 28-yard line. Receivers are... will run with it with himself. Tossing it. That was Caden Chrysler with the carry. Took the toss from Nowak and got good yardage. There is a flag on the field. We'll see if maybe there was a hold on the Lakers. Ball to the Loudville side. It's holding for the Lakers with a 10-yard penalty. And that will bring it all the way back to the 28. It will be 3rd and 15. Lakers do get the 3rd down back, which is why you saw the official. Lakers still spreading it out. Nowak takes the snap, hands it off. That was Gagnon with the carry. Met with a pile of Red Raiders. And that will bring up 4th and long for the Lakers. The ball is on the Loudville 28. So you will probably see the Lakers go for this. Tough odds of making it. Oh no! We have Ackerman lining up for a field goal attempt. This will be Tanner Ackerman's first field goal attempt of the day. The ball is on the 31, so this is a 40-plus yard field. We'll see if the Lakers go through the kick or if they try some trickery. The kick is up. And the kick is good. That was just a 9-yard field goal for Tanner Ackerman. Good kick from Ackerman. You have to think if he keeps doing it, he will get more opportunities. That will make the score 38 Cazenovia, Loudville 12, or 16 in this game. You see the Loudville return. Glad about some of the opportunities they created, especially in the second quarter. They got down, and it didn't work out. Strong run game. They have the pieces, and if they can keep developing, you have to think that they will be successful. Off. Ackerman's kick is deep. Oh, a little by the return man, but he scoops it up, and he will be brought down just over the 10-yard line. That was Ryan Myers on the return. DJ Frost with a 4 minutes and 5 seconds to play. It will be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line for the Raiders. We'll see if the Raiders tap out a little or if they stay there on the ground. They're down by 26, so it will be to come back in this game. But every snap matters. Engelhardt hands off. Run up the middle for a couple yards on the run. And it will be about 2nd and 8. From the 13-yard. Brad Gagnon on the tackle. Raiders line up again. One receiver out wide, too close to the line, and it is another handoff to Myers. Myers takes it up the middle. Lakers will cover it up. And Myers goes for a gain of about 4. It will be 3rd and 4. Ball on the line. 3 minutes left to go in this game. A lot of movement on the defensive side for the Lakers. Engelhardt will keep it himself. Running to the right off tackle, and he is met by several Lakers. I believe the first one to get to him was.
Along with John Fowler.
Yes, number 65 on Fowler. It will be fourth and 2, and they are measuring. Loudville perhaps taking a look, thinking about going for it. They have about a foot to go. It's 16 seconds on the clock. Loudville needs a yard to convert, and Engelhardt is not lining up to punt. Loudville will go for this. No receivers split out wide. Myers crosses, and he will get the handoff. Brad Gagnon gets the tackle, but not in time to prevent the Raiders from getting the first down. They only needed it. They got 4. 22. 5 left to play, and it is a first down for the Raiders. Cazenovia coaches shouting instructions from the sideline. Raiders line up with a slot receiver and a wide receiver out to one wide to the left. I believe it's Engelhardt and Kelly in the backfield. Engelhardt hands off. Good run for Kelly. And he will pick up the first down. Clock briefly stops while they move the chains. 1:45 left to play in the game. It is on the Loudville 36. It is a 1st and 10. It's after that 12-yard gain. Up. It is a pass. That was Trent North, number 44, receiving that pass. Tackled by Garrett Bassett. But that pass was good for 14 yards. Ball on the Cazenovia 49, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Running clock, exactly 1 in the game. Engelhardt takes the snap, hands off to Kelly. Kelly will go up. A 2-yard gain. Left in the game. Ball on the go. Nice run outside. That is good for the first with 16 seconds. Gagnon on the tackle. So positive play for the Raiders. And the Raiders are coming off the field. The clock is running. That will do it. That is the end of the game. Final 38, Loudville 12. And well played game for Cazenovia. just chewing out. And if there's something about, it would be the success of that Loudville run game. Be on the road for the next several weeks. So our next football stream will not be until October 9th, but games on Wednesday, September 22nd, starting at 4:30. So we hope you'll join us for that. Great day for football. Cazenovia fans have to be happy with the outcome, and we hope you enjoyed the game. We will sign off. See you Wednesday.